How's everybody doing out there? This is the Black Effect, the real Black Effect. I want to talk about the cheesecake lady, this cheesecake situation, Cheesecake Factory situation. I'm sorry. Uh, this one, recently everybody saw it was a viral video. I uploaded a short of it. Of this woman just going on a date with this black woman going on a date with this Indian guy, and she just could not go. She just did not want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, and again, us as men, we hear, women talking like this, similar, but not saying to this extreme, but saying things over the internet like, "Oh, a man gotta, Applebee's ain't nothing. Like a man gotta take me here on the first date or take me to a specific place." And when men hear that sound like you talking about like some type of 5-star expensive restaurant, bro. Like niggas not trying to, like, come on now. The economy not even set up for that. Niggas, if you just doing that for everybody on first days, bro, the nigga not gonna have the guy's not gonna have no money. He's not gonna, he's not a man who could even prioritize the right way. Like, man, go home and cook something. You ain't gotta be going out to eat all the time. That's not even practical for your average person. That's why a lot of normal people are just, that's where a lot of their money go. That's why, don't you think you better suited doing better things with your money? And you don't want a woman who's like that at all. Like, that's repulsive to men. Because like this guy, all he could see, this is an Indian guy, and she gets with, like, a lot of black women do this. See, this is why y'all wanna date outside and the swirling. I've said this in previous videos. When it comes to the swirling thing, a lot of black women get with white men and just try to boss hog them, just start forcing them, just I'm finna just make this is he think like it's like black women said that black men would interracially date because white women are pushovers and are softer. Well, you put the shoe on the other foot. Is that why you dating white men? Is that why you tried to date this Indian guy? We see how pushy you were from the video. Before he put his foot down as a man, which you could push the most cowardly person to kill or to defend themselves if you just back them into a corner. And that's what she did with this guy. Pull it out. Number one, quit pulling out your phone. When I'm on women don't even do that when I'm out with them. Like, we don't do that. Like, you pulling out phone, recording me, I'm immediately looking at you with the side eye. I'm not doing that to you. I wouldn't do that to a woman when we on a date and I pull her out for some TikTok. I might ask her, can we take a picture, or, you know what I'm saying? Or I might get a video of us. I'll put us in the video because I'm trying to capture the moment with us. You got women just putting the camera on themselves. They recording the meal. They don't care about the dude. They never even post him. But this situation, I recently saw a lot of people try to, take to this situation. But the brothers, it's time to put some respect on the brother's name, because the black men are the ones who are holding down the fort and holding the masculine frame. I'm not trying to rap here, but they are the ones. They not simps. And that's why you see the black men they took over the MGTOW mantle. Like, MGTOW used to be super popular on YouTube. Black men have taken over the mantle. Do you understand? White dudes they've been beaten down by this. Like, every group is coming against the cis white male, the straight white male. They trying to demonize him. They want to get him fired. He don't even want to be there. And I'm just making an observation, and from talking to him, he don't even want to be out here swirling and being exposed by black women and dealing with their problems and things like that, because they got their own group of problems. He don't even understand. He ain't trying to be dealing. Yeah, he'll get some coochie if it's easy and convenient, but he not trying to. He got to deal with his own woman and his kids, his legacy. He trying to take care of that, and it's getting messed up. So people not even trying to do too much. Be dealing with difficulties like this. Dating shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't even be this, like, all of this that she doing. She did the most, not just too much. She did the most. And The brothers have been warning y'all, people like him. If he had been watching the brothers, he could have been up on, up on this already. But it seemed like he have been watching the brothers, because what he did, at least he did the correct thing. But see, some of the brothers would have been a lot more, black men would have been a lot more aggressive with that. She wouldn't have. Some men, and I'm not saying that that's the right. He did the right thing. I would have called her Uber. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if she didn't stay too far, whatever. I would have just did that. He did the right thing by taking her home, date over, and separate himself. I would have just completely blocked her number, unfollowed her, whatever we was doing. I would have blocked her phone number, but I would have unfollowed her, and if she called, she would have been left. I just would have never picked it up again. Some black men would have kicked her out of the car, of the vehicle, and just left her there. You understand? That's some black men. Some, like, I know the wolves, you know what I'm saying? The dogs, like, I know some, like, back in the day, even back in the day before, you know what I'm saying? As a secular man, yes, as a man that when I didn't know Christ, I've done that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't took a woman to the store, she got out to go to the 7-Eleven. I'm not proud of this. Like I said, it's not right. But I'm talking about this is at nighttime in the hood. I pulled up at the 7-Eleven or wherever, and you wanted to get something, can you go get me some gas or something like that? She going there, and I just left. Yep, I did do that. And I've done it many times. Like, I've left women, at the date. Like, if you're doing something, like, yes, because you're not owed anything. And if you're not going to give me mutual respect or some type of reciprocity, man, it's no point to even continue. Just go about your way. And you know what I'm saying? That's it. Just go about, because this woman didn't respect him at all. Didn't respect this guy. And bro, and that's why you gotta respect yourself. Again, chivalry chivalry is dead. That died when women got equality. Now, if any man wants to do nice things and nice justice for a woman, that's up to him, and that's in him. And you should appreciate that. If you got children, men shouldn't be taking care of your bastard children. Like, if you got kids and a man willing to take you out and date you, be humble yourself, man. Red Lobster is fine. Like, he's paying for it. You're not even paying for it. Like they said, free 99 is the best. But this woman was saying, I can't go in the Cheesecake Factory, I will die. And you too worried about what your homegirls think. Quit worrying about what, you too worried about what your homegirls thinking. You too worried about the people that don't matter. Out my social circle and all this. You ain't no social media star. Now you are, for the wrong reasons. And you think you're not going to go viral. See, the brothers don't like to see stuff like that. And this is a justified instance. I'm glad this is on camera, because this was a justified roasting. Everybody who came, and told you about yourself, that was justified. It's what people supposed to do. What do you think the term "it take a village" mean? This is a tried and true term, and then people raise children and stuff like that. The reason, and it's a true statement, because it takes the whole community. This child being born affected the whole community, affects the whole world. Human beings are collective organisms. This is how we've dealt with things and have operated in harmony throughout time immemorial since God placed us on this earth. And people have tried to have done stuff just to go against that harmony, and that's why we got this foolishness, man. Dating today, and this dude is from, bro, you need to go back to Pakistan. Dating today in America can be difficult, and especially if you're green, like how this guy seems. He seemed like a nice guy, just a nice normal guy. And I think that's why, again, she thought that he was gonna be a pushover and she could just boss hog and finesse him. But you see, you couldn't do that. He turned that leaf over on you. Ha, gotcha. And another thing, and I'm gonna end this video. You heard how black women be saying, oh, you gotta be 6 feet and do this and have and 6-pack and do all that. But that's only if you a brother. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you another race of man and you coming, looking like you finna be the trick of the month, she'll forego all that. This dude's like 5'5", she's 6'2". Talking about, oh, but he won me over this conversation and he was bold enough to talk to me. See, some of y'all wouldn't even give a black dude the time of day to even get to know you before, you know what I'm saying? if he wasn't 6'5" or, see what I'm saying, Shaq height or something like that. But when it's one of these, when it's another race of man, you'll forego all of that because, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to get to the bag. You got some type of askew vision on things, and this is gonna lead you down a bad path. This woman, bro, what would be the point of you going on a second date with this woman? You know what I'm saying? She still think the same way. What would be the point? You got Akbar Shabazz. I don't know that guy's name. It's some African guy with, who interviewed her and the Cheesecake Factory guy, and he's trying to set them up on a second date and pay for it. I'm like, why? Why you doing that? You know what I'm saying? And I think the dude just agreed to it just to, you know what I'm saying, just to even add more insult to injury, bro. I would have just, if she would agree, because she want to go on a second date. You know, she want to try to go play him. Like, now she gonna go put the role on better. Like, come on, man, stop it. Have more value for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If he would have paid for the date, I'd be like, look, man, give me the bread, and I wouldn't even show up for the date. You know what I'm saying? That dude, he needs to go back to Pakistan. Because he not total, and get him a woman there. Because he don't get and he don't get how dating is here. And it's like, I know it's jarring because the cultures are so different. Like, in Pakistan, he used to women being more appreciative, more submissive. You gotta be appreciative of things. This is just a human trait. And this woman is confused while people are coming, under the comments. Man, salute to everybody. It shows that people who said something, spoke up against this, it shows that people still got common sense. It does show that. That gives me a little glimpse of hope that, some women even still got some coof and common sense. You know what I'm saying? Who in the comments bombing on her. They like, man, I would gladly, appreciate what this dude did. You know what I'm saying? So salute to them. But the brothers, like I said, we not standing for. It's time to put some respect on our name. We are holding the masculine frame here. We are the ones who are, keeping men up on game, giving free game and revelation and free game and ways to navigate these streets and how to act around and put women like this in their place. You put women like this in her place. You don't agree with her. You don't give her no leeway. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. You put bad. That's how you correct children. You put bad behavior in its place. And I'm always one like that. The Lord says you stomp the head of the snake where it's at. You know what I'm saying? You don't just wait around, let it fester. That's how this stuff got out of hand. Simps. Men who just constantly agree with women's stuff and let stuff like this slide. And any dude out here to believe, like I say, chivalry died when equality came. Chivalry and chauvinism is only different when it's convenient for women. You know what I'm saying? So just stop with the simping. Another thing, if you courting a woman does not equate a monetary value, and courting a woman also does not involve, listen to me, courting a woman does not involve buying her anything she wants. Does that even sound realistic? What if she came to you listening to my voice? What if you was on your date with a woman that you with and she asked you to go buy her a private jet? Could you go do that tomorrow? Could you do that in 10 years? So what are we even talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's only what the man can afford. And women should appreciate that. Like, if the dude got making $40,000 a year, then he can afford a certain lifestyle. And if he give you all his money, shouldn't you appreciate that? If a dude's making $150,000 a year, and then he does the things that y'all do, the things that y'all can afford, you making $25,000. You ain't even making no bread. You know what I'm saying? But y'all do the things that he can afford. You fit within his lifestyle. That's how it's supposed to be. That's courting you. You understand? That's what it is. You fit within his life and you appreciate that. If the man who giving you $40,000, you should appreciate him just as much, if not more, than the dude who got millions of dollars, and sleeping with everybody, but he'll take you to Root Chris or something like that on, what I'm saying, every weekend. You feel me? Like, but to him, that's like spending $100, $10. or something like that. But to the dude who making 40,000 a year, he taking you to Cheesecake Factory or whatever like that. To him, that's like spending you know what I'm saying? That's spending all his money. That's spending money that he got his hard earned money that he got to save up to get. And you should appreciate, which one do you think you should appreciate more? But see, that's the godly understanding of a woman. That's when a woman is really ready to enter a relationship and be with somebody and be with a real man. So look, man, what do you expect when you got all this backlash? I don't even know the woman's name, Cheesecake Lady. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying, man? People, and I don't feel sorry for you. The people did what they were supposed to do. You need to seek Jesus Christ, change your life, change your way of thinking. Because the dude, you ain't gonna never be compatible for nobody. No point in no second date if you still think the same, you know. And for the dude who interviewed you, like, bro, that head don't need to be shaking up and down, nigga. That don't be agreeing. Don't let up on these women, bro. Don't relate to none of that. Nope. You stomp that bad behavior out where it's at. You know. Now, like I said, maybe he was just doing that for the interview, but nah, it's no agreeing with this. And to the guy who was trying to court her, and I'm using air quotes, look, man, go back to you need to get you a Pakistani woman, bro. Really, you need to go find you a nice Indian woman, and she'll get with your program, because that's their culture, man. Our culture is too out of whack right now, and the brothers gotta, you know what I'm saying, like Jada Kiss said, put the shit back in its proper perspective. And when we do that, this time, leave it there. So with that being said, it's the Black Effect. I'm gone.